But speaking of that, did you at all see the contract that Kyle Murray signed, and one of the clauses that was
Oh,
in his
dude.
contract?
Dude, OC's been sending me different clauses left and right. Apparently, he can't play video games. He can't stream video
Yeah.
games.
Uh
And
huh.
they're making him log his number of film sessions, like
Yeah.
his dude. I told OC, if you gotta put this shit in this man's contract, why are you paying him?
Right.
If you're so concerned about what he's doing off the field, is
Right.
this much of an importance to you to make sure that he's staying focused on
Mm-hmm.
football? Why are you paying a guy? And he
Mm-hmm.
hasn't even made it to the playoffs.
Right. No, yeah,
Like
he made it to the playoffs last year.
I mean, he hasn't won a playoff game.
Yeah, he has a yeah.
So it doesn't make any sense to me.
Now, answer me this: do you think that's more the Cardinals organization thinking like, oh, it's they're not really too too bought into him, which they obviously are. They just paid him, or is it
Mhm.
more Cliff Kingsbury and his college style of coaching a team, if that makes sense?
I mean, maybe I think it's like a combination of a lot of things. I think kind of where you're kind of coming from. I think
Uh
Kyler
huh.
Murray seems a little immature. I don't know. I mean to have I mean for you to put these clauses in his contract, he's gotta kind of be like a little kid in the locker room. Honestly, that in my opinion.
I don't think
Um,
so. I honestly feel like they're
you think that he's like stepping up as a leader in the locker room?
okay. Well, I didn't say that either. I'm not saying he's like a Tom Brady or like a Peyton Manning or a Drew Brees.
Hmm.
I mean, like I feel like that breed of quarterback. It's about
I don't even think he's a
it,
Matt Stafford.
well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Hmm.
that breed of quarterback to where like you're the guy who's pretty much the coach on the field, right? Like I feel
Hmm.
like like kind of like the power that Tom Brady had this past or these past 2 years. It's like you're the guy that's always going to step up. You're going to be the leader, and no one's telling you to watch film. Let's not forget that Kyle Murray is like what 24, 25.
Hmm.
Um, these guys. I mean, before that, remember these guys coming out of college. Uh, were a lot older than the kids are now coming out of college. I feel like Kyle Murray was drafted and he was like 22 or something like that,
Hmm.
um, which is I feel like is a little bit younger than some of the guys who were drafted before in the old generation where they were drafted at like 24 or 25, if that makes sense. So they're going in with a little with the at a younger age, which it's going to mean they're going to probably be less mature. But I feel like this new age of quarterbacks is just like, well, they're gonna do stuff off the field. You can't just make them just completely cut off their entire lives just because they're quarterbacks. Yeah, they have to put in work. Yes, they have to watch a certain hours of film. But I don't feel like Kyle Murray is completely just blowing this all off. Is he? Like, I mean, I don't think he's that immature. He's that bad. I feel like the Cardinals
Hmm.
are kind of painting a certain narrative to push because I feel like they're still kind of salty about the whole Instagram stuff where he just like completely washed all his stuff from the Cardinals off of his Instagram page, um, trying to get his contract. And I feel like there's a little bit of beef between him and Cliff Kingsbury. I feel like there's something there.
Yeah, I think it's I think it's kind of ridiculous that you have to put this in someone's a grown man's contract.
And then to make it public, like something like this
Yeah,
doesn't just leak by accident. No, somebody inside the organization put it out for a reason, but because the Cardinals told him to put it out or
yeah,
told them to put it out.
and the fact that this is in the contract of the second highest paid quarterback in the NFL.
Right.
Do you think he should be the second highest paid quarterback in the NFL? Because I don't.
No, but I mean, if that's what the Cardinals feel like he's worth, that's what the Cardinals feel like he's worth. I mean,
I think
the
it has a lot to do with the fact that I think we've talked with OC about this before.
mhm.
There's not a lot of prospects out there.
No, there's really not a whole lot coming down the pipeline, and if you got your hands on a dude, you do what you can to keep him. And if the Cardinals want to bend over backwards and pay him that much money, then okay, it's the Cardinals. The Cardinals are going to do Cardinal things. I really don't have that much respect for the organization, really, because well, one, they're in the NFC West, and the thing is if the Cardinals were really that desperate with signing him and giving him this contract, I honestly lost my train of thought. I don't know where I'm going with this. um, Damn, where was I going
Your
with this?
your hatred for the
For the
Cardinals just
Cardinals, it just
completely
it just
took over.
eats at me from the inside because the Niners can never fucking beat them. Um,
Is he? He's not even the best quarterback in the division. Is he the second best quarterback in the division?
uh, yeah, because of Russell Wilson's gone, Trey Lance is unproven, and then Drew Lock is just
Okay.
like the ugly friend sitting on the sidelines with the rest of the group.
Yeah.
Um, the thing is, if that's what the Cardinals feel like he's worth, it's up to them to pay that. You know, he's not like I don't feel like there was going to be other franchises that were going to be willing to pay him that much money
Mm-hmm.
or more than what they were offering. I feel like the card or I feel like Murray's team or his party or whatever really took the Cardinals for a ride when it comes to like these
Oh, dude.
negotiation tactics. Like
Other
100%.
than him getting video games and streaming banned, I think this is a huge win for Kyler Murray.
No, yeah, 100% because you got paid. And then the thing is Kyle Murray, I think where he had the leverage was he's like, if you're not going to pay me, no one in the league is going to pay me, I'll just go fucking play baseball and I'll make even more money. I feel like I feel like that's where he had all the leverage. He has that option. He has the physicality to be like, I'm gonna go play for the A's. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna go make 10 times more money playing baseball
Do
and
you
play
know?
longer, because it's easier on my body.
Mm-hmm. Do you know the Oakland A's team salary is less than his 1 year salary?
Shit.
The Oakland A's team salary is right under $46 million. He's making right over $46 million.
Yeah. Well, I know the
That's
Oakland A's.
that's
They
how
kind
shitty
of
the Oakland A's
yeah.
organization is.
That's what I was saying.
It's
And
pretty
don't the
bad.
A's kind of want to also leave Oakland? Like I feel like
Um,
there's a common theme when it comes to leaving Oakland.
yeah, the thing is the A's want to stay, but they don't feel like they're welcomed there. They think that the
Yeah.
city kind of wants them out. They're asking the city for help for a new stadium, and the city's like, "Nah, you guys
That's
got the Coliseum."
that city's a fucking dumpster fire. Like
Yeah,
let's be
it
real.
really is.
Oakland is bad. Like the
They
Raiders
lost.
left
They
for a
lost the
reason.
Raiders. They lost the at the time the 3-time champion Golden State
Golden State.
Warriors.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
and
just went
so
across the bay.
yeah,
Hmm.
so yeah, Oakland. That's a different topic for discussion. They don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck they're doing.
But I feel like Murray he had all the leverage in these negotiation tactics, and he really did come up on top. He got his money, and I feel like
Poor
it
guy
was
can't play video games now though.
he can. How are they gonna fucking know? It's gonna be.
Mm.
I feel like the whoever released these clauses, if they are real,
Mm-hmm.
I think it was just to give a big middle finger to Kyle Murray. They were like, okay, yeah, we lost the negotiation tactics, but you lost the what I guess the judgment of public opinion, if that
Yeah,
makes
we're
any
gonna
sense. Like,
humiliate you a little bit.
yeah, and I feel like they put this out on purpose. Like, there's no way that a clause in his contract is gonna just be made public a few
Mm-hmm.
days after signing by accident. No, there's no way.
Yeah,
Somebody put this out there to make him look bad, to paint him in a bad light, just
it
because
is
they
pretty
lost
embarrassing.
just because they lost the negotiation tactics, because
I
you
do think
pay.
it's more embarrassing for the Cardinals though. They signed a guy that they got to put these
Yeah,
clauses in.
you signed a subpar quarterback for hundreds of millions of dollars. Like, no,
Mm-hmm.
like you guys are still losing in this situation.
Yep,
So that's just my thing. Um,
no, I
but
agree.
it's just it's interesting. It really is. Like, I feel like they're trying to take shots at this, like this younger quarterback mentality, if that makes
Mm-hmm.
sense. You know, like
Yeah,
I feel like there's more and more quarterbacks with the mentality of like Jamie Foxx in any given Sunday. You know, and there's less quarterbacks that the league or that coaches, these old school coaches want, and these owners want. They want guys like Peyton Manning, who's gonna, show up and work 30 hours a day to fucking watch film and shit, or like
yeah.
Tom Brady. And I feel like the league's not
Less
that.
less juju's.
Exactly. It's like the league is not that. It's developing in a certain way, and you're gonna get what you get. And I feel like there's a lot of owners in the NFL, a lot of older guys in organizations who are terrified that the NFL is going to turn into the NBA. But I feel like that's where it's heading.
Okay, so it sounds like we got our topic for next week.
Oh,
NFL, is it going to turn into the NBA?
I like what I'm hearing. All
All
right,
right,
man.
sounds good.
Anything else you wanted to add? I know it kind of went off on a little bit of a rant there.
No, sir.
No. Yeah, but I mean, I'm good with that, man. I don't have any more topics.
No, I'm all squared away.
All right, sounds good, man. But yeah, we'll go ahead. I feel like that's a good topic for next week's video. I'm not gonna
Yeah, I
lie,
think that'd be a good one.
that's pretty good. For those of you guys watching at home, thanks for joining us. Make sure you guys watch us in the next video. Thanks, everybody. Bye.